Hey guys, I wanted to come and do a video on my planner system again because it has actually changed quite a bit since I last recorded. I think it was about a month ago. This year has already been a little crazy for me and I don't really know why. I'm gonna move these around quite a bit. I started in the Wonderland222, if you remember, in my black croc moterm cover. And for some reason, it worked in November and December, and I think it was just because I didn't have as many to-dos every day, or the to-dos were a little different in that they were like holiday related and not necessarily like things that needed to get done for my goals or whatever, you know. So this worked for then. And then once I hit January and like life got a little bit more normal and the routine became a little more strenuous in work and in my personal life, it just didn't feel like it was working anymore. It felt like things were getting lost because I was using the time tracker and not like a split like appointment to do type of layout. So I decided that I needed dailies. Well, in the back of the 222 there are blank pages. Let me see. There they are. Blank pages. But no matter how I set these up, either as dailies or as like in quarters, so you can get like 8 days on a 2-page spread, like I was not gonna have enough pages to get me through the year. So either way, I was gonna have to order some type of notebook to get me through with my dailies. And this was the Stalogy that I originally had. I'll get to that in a minute. So in order for me to get the number of pages that I needed for my dailies, I ordered an A6 Stalogy. This was kind of an impulse buy. It was kind of a panic buy because a lot of you who regularly plan and find that the system is just not working, or things aren't going smoothly, or it's causing you anxiety, which the Wonderland was for me, because it just felt like things were getting lost. You know, it's kind of like easy to impulse buy. So this was, but it did help. Like having a page per day to get all of my to-dos, you know, everything that I needed done, it felt a lot better. So I'm gonna go through this really quick. I won't show you every page or anything like that. I'll just kind of give you an overview of how I was using it and then what I'm using now. So like I said, it's an A6 Stalogy. I put some vinyl on the front just to make it a little bit cuter. And then I put some sticker paper on the inside with this mini wallpaper that I found on Pinterest. It's originally for a phone, but I just printed it and cut it down. Simplify is my word for the year, which obviously is not applicable to my planner system right now because it is a mess. And you'll see in the current book that I'm in, this is set up very similarly. So key, sticky notes, obviously year at a glance, index. So it's set up very similar to what a bullet journal is in the beginning. I have future logs, and then I go into January, my tasks, and then dailies. So this helped me because I could get my notes, any to-dos that I had, any memories that I had. I used very few stickers besides the script days of the week. And this made me feel so much better in my planning system. I felt like even if I didn't get everything done, which obviously some of these I did not get done, but I didn't feel like I was missing it, so that was good. And here I wrote myself a sticky note: you do not need the B6 yet, use what you have. That did not happen. I did order the B6, which I will show you in a minute, but it's okay. It's okay. I was really making this work for me until it didn't anymore either. So the A6 is very small. I've never used a planner this small before, and even though it really worked, I needed more space. So I did end up ordering a B6. So I switched to that last week. I did a little double planning in that I was writing duplicates in the A6 and the B6, but now I'm fully in the B6, and it will be staying home with me probably, and then I'll use the A6 like as my everyday carry notebook, I guess, on the run type of stuff. I'm really not worried about the A6 like getting beat up or, you know, being thrown in my purse. So anyway, sorry, there's like, the wind here is crazy and it keeps distracting me. I keep thinking somebody's at the door. So this is my B6. I ordered it, I can't remember, like a week ago maybe. No, it came Monday, so 4 days ago. But anyway, I have gotten it set up. It is how I like it, and I feel so much better. I think my planner ladies who have some type of anxiety about their planner or how it's working for them, when they get what they know works, it's like such a relief. And that's what this was for me on Monday. Like, I knew it was coming. I had some of the stuff that I wanted in it already printed, ready to go, and I just sat down and, you know, put like, I got this sticker paper printed and ready to go the night before. I got these pictures that I wanted to put in, and it just makes me feel better to decorate something that I know is gonna work, and I'm really happy with how it turned out. Even though, like I said, like, this is very similar to what the A6 was. So index, and it's set up basically the same. Future log. Passwords. This is my roles spread. This is not completely done, obviously. I still have some writing to do, but in my last video, I mentioned like roles versus goals, and this is where I'm gonna keep that. It actually has helped a lot in focusing on what I want to do, even though like we're still, I mean, pretty early into the year, but it's already helped me figure out kind of what I want to do with my free time and where I want to spend it, whether it's with my daughter or my husband or, you know, on me. It's just a different feeling than saying, oh, I have goals, you know. And let me just give Leah a shout out over at the Paper Elk. She is the one that originally gave me this idea, and it has worked really well. This is a spread for Reagan's birthday party. Her birthday's not till June, but I know I'm gonna wanna start planning that. Greg's party, Greg is my husband. His birthday is in April, and then his 1 year of being cancer-free is the day after his birthday. So since it's probably gonna be a little bit warm, I plan on doing like a small barbecue or something like that, where our friends can, you know, come hang out outside and we can socially distance and all that stuff. Book, that's a whole different video that we'll get into. 52 weeks, this is the project that I've mentioned before, I think, that I take a picture of my daughter every week for the entire year, and then I wrap it up in a book. Self-portraits, same thing. And then here's my February. So I'm not gonna put a lot of time into making my spreads or my monthlies look super, you know, perfectionist, or that made no sense, but basically, like, I don't use any rulers for the lines. I don't do anything super cute. I just need it to be functional. And these are my goals for February. I just said I wasn't making goals, but these things all align with what my roles are. So there's I just call them goals, I guess. They're things I want to get done so that I can feel better about my roles. And then here are the dailies. So B6 is obviously working much better for me. I have a little bit more space to write everything that I want to do that day or everything that happens that day. I kind of use this as a pre-planner and a memory keeper, and, you know, just like a notes type of thing. And here's today. So this morning was a shit show. Excuse my language. It was like, took my kid to school, forgot her water bottle, had to go back to school. I was tired and a little bit irritable, but you know, things happen. It's Thursday. I'll be ready for this weekend because just because our Chiefs are in the Super Bowl. So if you are watching this before Sunday, go Chiefs. This is my running to-do list. These are the things that I write, that some of them might be long-term, some might be short-term, but they just haven't kind of found their place onto a daily yet. Eventually they'll all get done, just maybe not right away. My Disney spread. So we went to Disney 2 years ago, Disney World in Florida, and it was like the best vacation that we have ever had. I can speak confidently on that. My kid loved it. I loved it. Greg loved it. And like, a lot of people who haven't been to Disney, especially guys, probably thinks it's overrated. And that's totally fine, because I will go enough for all of us. Like, it really is magical, if you ask me. Like, you can feel it in the air. The air smells like sugar. It's wonderful. So anyway, I will stop bragging on Disney. But yesterday, my husband said to me on the phone on his way home, he was like, maybe we should start, you know, planning our next vacation to Disney, because our daughter has been asking about it. And I'm like, yes, like, you don't have to tell me twice. I will get everything planned and set up, and I will let you know what days you need to take off next February. So he trusts me to do all that stuff. He knows what we did last time and what worked and what we liked. So then I have YouTube ideas. We'll see if any of these actually happen. And then I did set up some dailies for next week, so I can pre-plan a little bit by daily, but otherwise I'm just gonna kind of fill these in the morning of or the night before they actually happen. So these stickers, these script stickers for the dailies, are from Etsy. They're a print and cut file that I bought. I will link it down below. I don't exactly remember the shop. And then these little boxes that I used are actually a font from defont.com that I found and made a print and cut file and just printed them on my printer and cut them on my Cricut. So I thought they were pretty cute. I saw some from a different shop, and I'll have to see if I can find it back, that had little bows, and they were so cute, and I was gonna order some, And then I was like, I have like an entire pack of sticker paper that I really don't have a lot of use for. So with me trying to be cost effective this year and use what I have, I just print and cut these. And if I hadn't found this font, I probably would have just drawn them and cut them anyway. So that is all for my B6 that I'm using right now. And if you guys watched the last video, you probably remember this B6 that I had set up before I even bought the Wonderland. But then I bought the Wonderland, so I used this one for journaling, like purely journaling and writing poetry. And I guess what I've learned is, like, when you find something that works, just stick to it. Like, there's no harm in trying new things, and the Wonderland was definitely a good experiment, and I'm really hoping that it works for my day-to-day work stuff, like my 8 to 5, and I think that it will. But if something feels good and you feel like you're getting everything done, and like, just stick to that. You don't want a planner that is going to cause you anxiety, when planners are supposed to help you free up your time for fun stuff. So, I mean, don't be afraid to try new things, but also don't feel obligated to try new things. I know that, like, with Instagram and YouTube, like, it can be so easy to want to try all the new things and buy all the cute stickers and paper clips and tabs, and oh my gosh, I am so guilty of like wanting new stuff because I see how pretty it is on Instagram and somebody else's planner. But I just need to remember that, like, B6 Stalogy dailies and monthlies work for me. Like, weeklies, I really have no use for them because everything I need usually is in my dailies. So I don't do those anymore. A6, I've tried it, and obviously it's too small to get everything I want on one page, so I'm not going to do that anymore. A5, I've used A5s. I actually use an A5 for my work stuff right now, like for notes and daily, like we have meetings every day that we usually need to write something down for. That works great for that, because then I don't have to buy notebook after notebook when I fill them up, you know, like the A5 works for that. But just I want everyone to find what they know will work. And so I guess I need to take my own advice and just stick to what I know works. But anyway, I will stop with my rambling, and hopefully I will see you again sooner next time. I hopefully won't wait like 5 weeks to plan another video. So if you guys want to, go ahead and follow me over on Instagram. It is Carrie L. Sunday Plans. And I will link some of the shops down below in the descriptions of some of the stickers that I used. And I think that's it. Like, I don't have a lot of stickers that I use, but you know. And if anybody, I will try to figure out how to make these files for the boxes available if anybody wants them. I don't really know how to do that, but I will figure it out. So have a good day, guys. Bye.